I am Dr. Ajay Kumar Patra, former Emeritus Professor of Zoology, Utkal University, Bhubaneswar, Odisha, India. Today I will narrate before you a subject entitled Manly Courage. While the whole world is fighting hard against human coronavirus 19, then the challenge self-supporting India of our Honorable Prime Minister of the largest democratic nation, India, has startled all Indians and at the same time also shown the ray of hope for livelihood. Background of it, peeps, mountainous faith and self-sufficiency. It's enough and enough of human corona-19 panic. Time has already passed to sit like a coward, like an indolent. We have to sail our lifeboats forwards and forwards like a heroic ferryman to cross the peril of ocean. Peril has brought to us enough strength, made our mind easy, heart light. The curtain of fear has vanished slowly from the mind. Today it has become the human virtue to taste the joy of life amidst the sorrows, to establish the hope of life amidst the pain. The human coronavirus 19 has brought before us as much peril as has also created equal opportunities. In this most critical moment, India not only will lead ahead but be able to establish a fully fledged self-supporting India. This is the vow of our Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. Its true meaning is to dream of self-confident India for tomorrow that can stand strong on its own cleverness, also can have the ability to assist the whole world as well. His rupees of 20 lakh crore package is certainly a timeless, time-honored and far-sighted declaration which can certainly boost the nation's ravaging finance. Our Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Sri Naveen Patnaik, has wholeheartedly supported this package and opines that the same may help a lot to restore the devastating economics of the nation, also may create lakhs of engagements for the indigent laborers working in the minor, small and medium scale industries. Also, he has added that this package may help to solve the varied problems of affected labor class people along with the creation of new engagements and economic resurgence caused by novel COVID-19 panic, quickly followed by lockdown situations. Our Finance Minister, Mr. Sitaraman, further clarifies that this historic challenge will not only be indigenous or ourselves not be separated from the rest of the world, but India will stand on its own resources, also will have its profuse contribution towards whole world. For further simplification of her statement, she claims that this unique package for sure shall boost the economic enrichment and lead the development of the people of the neglected society. As an environmentalist and scientist as well, I must support open-hearted this package. However, several questions peep in mind regarding its implementation. Just see, by simply planting a young tree or by embedding a seed, it does not mean that it will for sure grow into a fully fledged tree yielding flowers, fruits, vegetables, cereals. It is important to note that how this young plant seed will grow into fully fledged tree. It is further important to nourish and rear it and also protect it from the predators up to the time of its self-supporting social position. This is exactly what is called self-supporting or self-sufficient. However, it's not at all easy task to acquire knowledge of self-supporting or self-sufficient social status. The most important objectives of the government are to renovate cottage industries and at the same time to encourage the small-scale industries. It's undoubtedly a healthy step. However, today the men being pined by novel COVID-19 panic needs first mental stability, needs mental strength. Then only the noble objectives of the government shall be successful. For this, there is need of healthy environment, free thought and free life. Now, every man is imprisoned within four walls of the house. Thus, they need mental strength to join again in work after completely getting free from novel COVID-19 panic. Also, there is need of proper mental preparation. Now before us arise two big questions. First question deals with the finance. From where such a huge amount, rupees 20 lakhs crores, shall government procure? Second question refers to manpower. Where from laborers, officers, experts, all these manpower can be available under such adverse circumstances to start the stoppage industries, maybe small or big? The plausible answer of the first question perhaps lies with the government. This is to enhance the tax in different sectors and in different assignments, or to draw as act of lending from open market or from Reserve Bank of India or from World Bank, etc. By means of this, mostly the middle class people suffer a lot. The tax burden destroys the peace of their families. The health, the education and the foodstuffs of their children shall be adversely affected. Whenever government renders services to poor public, declaring packages after packages, then only middle class family has to pay for this. No government thinks of their future. Secondly, the question of labor scarcity arises. In my opinion, it cannot be an issue at all. For example, the present scenario of Odisha is highly in favor of laborers because of incoming India migrants because of incoming Odia migrants, about 8 lakhs. They need jobs and industrialists need laborers. Like this, the migrants from Odisha to other parts of the states will equally solve their respective state labor problems. Therefore, unemployment problem may be soon solved by the mechanism of incoming and outgoing systems. For this, one's mental strength and self-discipline are urgently essential. Now before us, another valid question appears, that how to dispose of the annual yieldings of their vegetables, fruits and cereals with genuine price, which are due to lockdown left decomposed or destroyed. Food is essential to fulfill the hunger of the stomach, not the money. Thus, the agricultural officers, agricultural trainee must look after how to enhance the high yielding productive values in their fields. Few days after, our Odia migrants must look into jobs. There are ample of work demands in our countrysides, towns and cities. Thus, the labor class people of Odisha must not seek for government favour. Rather, they must make sincere efforts to plan for their own food for their family. They must utilize every inch of household land for cultivable purposes and must earn their livelihood from their own sweet blood. Everyone must make sincere efforts to rely oneself through application of mental use of energy and physical labor. By preference, government should render financial aid for the children of the poor to promote their health and education as well. But let not the poor sit idle, sit unemployed by making them available easily the food free of cost, free money and agricultural loan with very less interest. 100 earnings money for sure be equivalent to rupees 10,000 government money. Our state is filled with ample natural resources. The government should give the poor proper training how to use the natural resources most judiciously, most economically also. Agriculture, pisciculture, mushroom culture, apiculture, garden culture, afforestation, all these multicultural systems must be encouraged amongst the unemployed young men and women through proper training. Outcome of these products for sure boost the country economics. It's my humble appeal to all the poor to stand on their own feet, own strength, occupy not anything free of cost, maybe in the shape of notes or food or cereals. Listen to me, my dear people of Odisha. Today your hand is functioning, feet are working, your body is with you, brain is working. Then what is need of extending your hands like beggars' hands for help from government? After all, you are man, a superman, a superior species, Homo sapiens. Be a gallant knight, fight like a brave fighter. Then only your children, your people around will honor you, obey you, follow your ideal paths. There are several examples in this world. Practically nothing with hand. People begin with their business rupee 1 in hand, but by virtue of their expertise, dexterity, experience and stamina, become a millionaire within a year or so. We must vow, we must not be in a government's good graces, rather to be the grace of others, and also be kind, merciful and beneficent to inferiors. Why not you try to adopt elegant way of life from your own resources, but never beg like beggars before our government. Let government do their duty, let we be dutiful in our own lifestyles. Our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, has said rightfully, India is struggling hard to fight against novel COVID-19. Of course, this virus has brought for us greater extent of the peril, but at the same time has brought for us 10 times more of opportunities. We are men, not behaving like a villain, but like a hero or heroine. We must extend our hands of cooperation towards government. This is indeed a state of being a man. Jai Hind.